Hi. Are you ready for a book tag? Because I'm ready for a book tag. I was tagged in this one. Thank you. Oh, I have friends. I was tagged in this one by Max Reads. Go and check him out because he's great. He does a lot of sci-fi and fantasy and horror reviews. He does other stuff, but a lot of that. So I know at least 6 of you are into that, so go check it out. Okay, let's start this thing. Number 1, do you consider yourself a mood reader? Yes. Yes, I do. Number 2, do you stick TBRs and do I stick TBRs? Number 2, do you write TBRs?
Oh God, what's the question?
Question number 2, do you set TBRs and do you stick to them? Here's the thing. Anyone who watches me regularly, hi, by the way, how are you? I love you. You know that I try. This year has been slippery. I've been all pregnant and stuff, so that has not helped. And there's a pandemic outside. You know about it. So I haven't been in much of a reading mood. Or I guess my mood has been really limited and specific. So my brain is like, oh my God, look at all these books. Let's read all of these books. And then I go to read them and I'm just like, no. But in the before times, I was much better at sticking to my TBRs. Number 3, do books affect you emotionally? Yes. Yes, they do. When I read something that I think is funny, I laugh. I actually laugh. It's usually kind of a bark laugh. It's like, ha! Or when I'm listening to an audiobook and something surprises me, I will literally turn a circle on the spot. I look completely insane. My husband has come home to me choke sobbing, and he just looks at me and says, "Is your book making you sad?" And I'm pretty sure I've actually strained my neck from eye rolling so hard. Number 4, when you're feeling sad, do you like to read sad books, happy books, or neutral books? I like to read happy, funny books when I am sad. The opposite style. So if I'm sad, I'll read a happy book. If I am in a good space, mentally and emotionally, I can read anything, pretty much. I can read almost anything. But when I'm sad, I have to do something to get me out of that funk because I have fun momming responsibilities. What am I going to do? Be sad all day? Pfft. Could you imagine? Number 5. Most often, do you use reading to escape, learn, or critically reflect? I mostly use it to escape. But the other ones are fine. I'm not anti-learning. I'm just pro-escaping. Oh my God, I am losing all of my hair. So, sidebar, when you have a baby, after you have that baby, all this beautiful hair that you grew falls out. Right now, my body is trying to both grow hair and shed hair. It's an actual disaster. Number 6, what is the last book that made you laugh out loud? Technically, I'm sure it was The Night Watch, since there has not yet been a Discworld book that didn't make me laugh out loud. But I'm going to go with one that made me laugh so hard. If you have never read Things My Son Needs to Know About the World by Fredrik Backman, do yourself a favor. It is so funny. I was laughing so hard. I was crying and crying so hard I was laughing. It's so good. And it is so funny. Number 7, what is the last book that made you cry? Or if you don't cry, the last book that moved you. I cry. Don't worry. I cry. The last book that made me cry, once again technically, was Anxious People. But, I shed a few tears. Oh no. Boo-hoo. I want to tell you about the books that made me uncontrollably sob. just an absolute mess. The one that made me cry the most is, once again, Fredrik Backman. This man loves it when I'm crying. He wrote a short story called "And Every Morning the Way Home Gets Longer and Longer." It is not long. It is very, very short. But from about page 4 to the very last word, I was choke sobbing. It was a book club book. It was in Deal of a Lifetime, which is 3 of his stories altogether. And it was the middle one. I couldn't sleep one night. My goodness. I had my book light and my husband is sleeping, and I was trying so hard not to wake my family up with my tears. If you need a cathartic cry, wow. Yeah, that one was a rough ride, but holy is it good. And as a little bonus, another one that made me cry is The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. Yeah, I cried. Holy crap, holy. Did I ever cry. Number 8. What is a book that you didn't know how you felt about after? I was originally going to say The Vegetarian, but that's not quite right because I did know how I felt. I felt angry. I didn't know how I felt later. Once the initial anger emotion passed and I had more time to digest it and think about it, that's when I wasn't really sure how I felt about it. But that's not what the question's asking me. It's asking me about one that I didn't know how I felt. And I think a recent one is The Mercies. It was fine. It was good. It wasn't bad. Number 9. Are you more likely to read on a sunny or cloudy day? Cloudy. Because if it's sunny, then my kids are all, "Mommy, play with us. Mommy, we love you. Please, please, can we do something?" No, I'm kidding. I love playing with them. But there's a better chance I am going to get to stay in and read on a cloudy day. And also just being cool and wrapped up in a blanket. And, I love a good cloudy, rainy day. But if I'm actually being honest, I read at night because that's when I have time. I can listen to an audiobook while I'm cleaning my disaster house, or I can read when I'm in bed. So it's just my reality. Number 10. Do you usually set the mood when you read? Music, lights, smells, etc.? Yeah. Let me tell you about it. First, I put my kids to bed. That's it. That's all I need. That's it. If I get my way, I love tea and a blanket and a nice comfortable spot, but I'll take sleeping kids. And the last question is, can you leap from book to book, or do you need buffer time between? Book to book to book to book. But I'm usually reading 3 at a time. Usually. Not lately, but usually I have a physical book, an audiobook, and an ebook going. So it's less disruptive. Like, I'm not ending one world and then having to pick up another one because I'm already immersed in a bunch of them. There are exceptions. When I finish something that is really, really mind-blowing, or when I have like a serious book hangover, it can be tough to pick something back up afterwards because, just can't hit that high. But yeah, for the most part, I've always got books going, so it's not much of a thing to pick up another one. And that's it. That's all. I didn't think about who to tag. So, who did I forget last time? Last time I did one of these tag videos, I forgot somebody. And after I said, why? Pages with Pippa. I tag you to finish this one. I forgot to tag you last time, so now I'm just tagging you this time. And, of course, any of my other BookTube buddies, I'm always happy to see your videos. And this one's fun, so do it. You should do it. Do it. Do it. That is it for me, guys. Like the video, subscribe, ring the bell, and share with all of your friends. It's very helpful to me. Thank you. I will see you next time. Bye. Ben, out of here, baby.
Banana cold cuppings.
What?
Banana cold cuppings.
Want to come say hi to the camera?
No, not the cold cuppings.
I call you butthole.
No.
Don't pick your nose.
Get out of here. Burp.